My name is Dave Seigal. I'm the executive chef at the Cull Pistol Oyster Bar, as well as the Lobster Place here in Chelsea Market in New York City. I learned to cook just by cooking, kind of self-taught. I didn't go to cooking school, and I learned by working for some great chefs along the way in New York, as well as some in Spain and Switzerland. When I'm cooking, I could be inspired by anything, but usually it's the ingredients. It could be an ingredient that I see in the market, an ingredient that I've never cooked with before, or something that I might have read about or seen or eaten somewhere else, but inspiration can really come from anywhere. The day in the life of a chef is pretty exciting. Every day is a little bit different. You never really know what to expect. In one day I could be cooking 1 hour, creating a menu, an hour later shucking oysters, on my back fixing refrigeration equipment, doing interviews with potential new hires. I could be in a management meeting. It really runs the gamut. It could be anything. I could be doing product mixes, analysis of sales reports, contacting vendors. I can be in an event. I could be doing an interview. It's all over the place. What your day is going to consist of. You might be heading into work with a specific plan in place, and that could get derailed pretty easily if you're short-staffed or someone calls out sick, and then things might tend to snowball from there. So that's always a challenge for us. Yeah, I love interacting with the customers, especially here because the Oyster Bar at Cull Pistol is a really kind of a social interaction. It's very akin to a sushi bar in a lot of respects, where the people are sitting in front of you. Our display is right in the dining room in front of people, so we get to show off our display of seafood and our diverse and unique array of oysters that we source. So people get really into that. They want to talk about it, they want to learn about it, they see all these different oysters in front of them, what makes one different from the other. So it's great to have a chance to explain that and impart that knowledge onto them. I found that people are really receptive to that, especially now when you talk about sustainability and local food and all that. Quality of ingredients is kind of where it starts. A famous chef named Greg Coons once told me, if you don't start right, you can't finish right, and that's true. Starting right begins with great ingredients, and super fortunate that we source everything ourselves through the Lobster Place Wholesale Seafood. So I know that everything coming in the door is going to be good, and that's our starting point. So seafood being as highly perishable as it is, it's kind of paramount that we start off with a great quality product, and our job is kind of to not screw it up. Recommendations I would make for aspiring chefs are, I'd say, a couple things. Starting off with, you need to be highly dedicated to this craft. Becoming a chef is not something that can be learned in a 6-month or a 1-year culinary program. It's something that you have to learn over time. And then that's a question that the first chef I ever worked for asked me. He said, "How long do you think it's going to take you to become a chef?" And I said, "I don't know, like 5 years." And I was wrong about that. It took longer than that. Because you're always learning, you're constantly learning. You're learning cooking techniques, about ingredients, how to cook, and then beyond that, really to be a successful chef, you need to learn people management skills and business management skills. And that's something that, for the most part, you don't learn in cooking school. You have to learn by doing it, and it takes a lot of dedication and hard work. It's just, it's a grind, and you have to commit to it.